Hi, Sean.
There you go.
Hi, Sean.
Hello. I just wanted to, first of all, wanted to say up front that, I've been watching the show for, I really got into, I'm really into a lot of things, all things pop culture. So I grew up watching, Batman, Spider-Man, Superman, Ninja Turtles, and the four gentlemen that you see behind me here. Well, obviously. But then when I finally saw the first episode of Power Rangers, where I think it was the one where you fought a Frankenstein monster, which that was, and it was, it was like, it was just a group of teenagers that, they were just, you just wanted to be friends with. You just wanted to be friends with these people. And every single episode that I had watched since then had been very, had always, gave me that feeling every time I watched every single episode. But one thing I have to say, now, Amy, I'm sure you've heard this from practically every single fanboy you ever came across. I had a crush on you when I was a kid, but that just goes without saying. And the one thing was that, according to an Internet Movie Database, when you did the Power Rangers movie, it is said that Gabriella Fitzpatrick had been diagnosed with an ovarian cyst and was removed immediately from the production, and Mariska Hargitay took over the role, and who spent several weeks filming her scenes, but she just didn't seem right for it. It just seemed that she wasn't right for it, but
I don't really know what happened with that. David has a theory.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my understanding was Gabrielle was the first choice.
Mm-hmm.
She did get sick, and so it wasn't that she dropped out, she just was never able to film.
Mm-hmm.
So they did hire Mariska. We filmed a lot with Mariska and all these other funky animals, like something called Snoggle.
Right.
Yeah.
We were fighting rats, and they started testing. They do test groups when they're doing movies, and they started testing this in front of kids, and they weren't really responding.
Right.
And so, we got to a certain point, close to Christmas, I would say, and we were going to take a break.
Right.
And by that point, Gabrielle had
Recovered.
Mm-hmm. And so when we came back, they decided to bring her back because we were going to reshoot a bunch of stuff because that stuff wasn't testing well. That's my understanding of
and
it.
then Mariska went on to become the highest paid actress.
Yes, and then she became Olivia Benson, which I guess things happen for a reason.
I do have something to submit here. I believe Mariska has publicly said that because of the long production schedule and the fact that we were going to be there over Christmas, after Gabrielle got better, she was kind of reading the tea leaves, and she said, I really would like to go home to my family for Christmas and not be in Australia.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of closed.
Yeah, that kind of was the last nail in the coffin, probably. And also another thing I would like to point out is that when I found out that the actor who played Ivan Ooze was Paul Freeman, it just suddenly blew my mind that this was the same guy who was Renee Belloq in Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. I'm like, it was like watching that.
We were pretty excited about that.
It was like, oh my God, that's Belloq.
No, that made it feel like the real deal when we were
real film.
Yeah, absolutely. And the fact that, the film obviously wasn't critically well received and all that BS, and so, but it still has a strong fan base.
All right, who's next? Get shot.
All right. Nice to meet you, and Amy, you're always in here.
Nice to meet you too.
I love you.
Bye, Sean.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see.